You know, we always hear about the streaming wars, but forget about superheroes and the battles of the past. The biggest fight right now, it's happening right there on your phone. And it's the three-way brawl for the center of your universe: Netflix, YouTube, and TikTok. So, who's really winning the war for your attention? Well, let's dig in and find out.
First up, just a quick question for you. Seriously, think about it for a second. You've got a spare moment, that little gap in your day. What's the first app you open without even thinking? That one single automatic choice is what this entire multi-billion-dollar war is all about. Because here's the thing, the real fight isn't for your wallet anymore. Think of your day as having a limited attention budget. These companies, they're not just trying to get you to spend money, they're trying to get you to spend your most precious, non-renewable resource, your time. And they're all fighting for the exact same handful of hours. And that right there leads us to the heart of this whole thing, the great attention war. The entire entertainment world is shifting right under our feet, and it's happening way faster than anyone seems to realize. The new center of gravity? It's not Hollywood. It's the algorithms sitting in your pocket. So, just how short is the window these giants are fighting for? You might want to brace yourself for this one. According to the latest research, the average human attention span has now shrunk to just 8.25 seconds. So put that in perspective, yeah, you heard that right. That's less than the rumored 9-second attention span of a goldfish. We are now officially in a world where a goldfish might actually stay focused on something longer than the average person scrolling their feed. It's kind of wild. So who is driving this massive shift? Well, it's the younger generations. Gen Z, for example, spends a whopping 54% more of their time on social platforms and what we call user-generated content, or UGC, than the average person. And at the same time, they're spending 26% less time on traditional TV and movies. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. The change is huge. And it's not just about where they spend their time. It's about what they actually value. For over half of Gen Z, we're talking 56% of them, social media isn't just a fun distraction. They say it's more relevant than traditional TV and movies. This completely flips the script on what premium content even means anymore. Okay, so we've established attention is the new gold. Now let's do what you gotta do. Let's follow the money. How are these three giants building their empires, and what do their game plans look like as we barrel towards 2025? Now, if you think Netflix is just in a whole other league financially, well, take a look at this. Projections for 2025 put YouTube's video revenue at $45.6 billion. That is just barely shy of Netflix's projected $46.3 billion. They are practically neck and neck, which is absolutely mind-blowing when you think about how differently they run their businesses. And this right here shows you that fundamental difference in their playbooks. For Netflix, everything is about subscriptions. That's a model expected to pull in over $43 billion. But for YouTube and TikTok, advertising is the engine. YouTube alone is projected to rake in $36 billion from ads. We're talking two totally different roads to the exact same destination: total media domination. But this whole war isn't just being fought in corporate boardrooms with spreadsheets. It's being fought for the talent. And that brings us to the creator paycheck battle. This is the real ground-level fight to win over the people who actually make the stuff that keeps us all scrolling. Okay, I know this chart looks a little intense, but the story it's telling is actually pretty simple. It's breaking down what we call RPMs, which is basically how much creators earn for every 1,000 views. On one side, you have TikTok's Creator Rewards program, and it heavily pushes for longer videos, stuff over a minute, with payouts that can be $1 or even more. But on the other side, YouTube Shorts usually pays a lot less per view. So at first glance, you'd think, okay, TikTok's the clear winner here. But it's not quite that simple. Here's the crucial difference. TikTok wins if you're trying to get a quick cash grab on a single viral video. But YouTube, they're playing the long game. They're building a whole sustainable ecosystem where shorts aren't really the main event. They're more like the gateway to a much, much bigger business. And here's how they do it. YouTube lets creators stack their monetization. They use shorts to pull viewers into their main channel. And once they're there, creators can earn way higher rates on their long-form videos. They can add affiliate links, sell their own merch, and even use shopping features. It's not about the payout on one video. It's about building a whole business on one platform. And that is YouTube's secret weapon. So, after all of that, let's get back to our big question. Who is actually gonna win this thing in 2025? Well, honestly, it all depends on how you define victory. And so here it is, the verdict. While Netflix might just squeak by and win the race for total revenue next year, social video, led by YouTube and TikTok, is winning the war that matters more, the war for our attention. They are the ones setting the rules for the entire media landscape now. And you can see the proof everywhere and how legacy media is being forced to change its game. I mean, Netflix is hosting live events with YouTube stars like Jake Paul. They're signing YouTube creators like Miss Rachel and turning their ideas into top 10 shows. Even major movie studios are now dropping full-length films for free on YouTube just to build hype. They're not just competing with social media anymore. They're being forced to play on social media's home turf by social media's rules.
So why does any of this matter to you? I mean, big companies fighting over money, who cares, right? Well, it matters because this high-level corporate battle is directly shaping the future of what you watch, how you watch it, and for some of you, maybe even what you create.
For all of us just watching, this means a few big things are on the horizon. First, get ready for subscription prices to keep climbing and for that feeling of subscription fatigue to get even worse. It also means your idea of premium content is changing. It's becoming less about Hollywood polish and more about authentic, algorithm-picked content. And finally, you better get used to seeing YouTube as a direct, A-list competitor to Netflix, right there on your living room TV. And for the creators out there, the takeaways are really powerful. That direct, authentic connection you have with your audience, it's now more valuable than the connection a traditional TV star has. To really make it, you absolutely need a multi-platform strategy. And the winning formula right now seems to be use TikTok for its insane reach and storytelling power, and then use YouTube to build your long-term, stable business funnel. Which really just leaves us with one final thought. As the algorithms on these platforms get smarter and more predictive, as they feed you that endless stream of content that they know you're basically guaranteed to love, it really makes you ask the question, who's actually in control of your screen time? Is it you, or is it the code? Something to think about the next time you unlock your phone. Thanks for tuning in.